Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Study Leadership and Management in Australia Pacific Training Group. Hello to all of our viewers from LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. I am Lance,
And I am Riza.
and we will be your host this afternoon.
If you have been following us, we've been conducting live events for the past few weeks and inviting you guys to study at Pacific Training Group in Australia.
That's right, Riza. And for those who are only joining us today, welcome, and we hope you to stay with us until the end.
Yes, especially that this will be the last live event that we will have for Vietnam and Thailand land. So we have prepared many things for you today. And towards the end of our program, we will have a Q&A session. So if you have any questions, just type them in the comments section.
Yes, absolutely. But who knows, right, Riza? We might be coming in to Thailand and Vietnam, just like what we will be doing in the Philippines tomorrow, right?
Exactly. Yeah, excited for that. So watch out for any announcement for any in-country event that we will have for Vietnam and Thailand.
Absolutely. So don't forget to follow us on our Facebook and YouTube account. And of course, if you have friends and family members in the Philippines, we hope that you let them know about our event by tomorrow, starting at 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. Philippine Standard Time, so they can also be with us during our live or in-country event.
That's right.
Okay. So, if you have any questions for PTG, type them in our comment section for our Q&A later in the event. Now, just like our previous live event, we have prepared a raffle draw. So you can get 35% free discount or 35 course fee discount plus a chance to win a $35 e-voucher. All you have to do is share this live stream and enter your details at bit.ly/PTG event. Right, so as mentioned, you can get 35% discount plus a chance to win $30 e-voucher. So don't forget to share this live and enter your details.
That's
You
right.
may also
Yes.
Go ahead, Riza.
Yes, we've also put it in the comments. So you can just go to the comment and then click on the link so that there's no need for you to type in the entire link, right? You just need to click on it and then write your details. Very straightforward. And then you'll be part of our raffle for later.
Absolutely, very exciting prizes.
Yes, thank you so much, Lance. So, all right, so without further ado, let's dive into our program. To start with, Lance, can you tell us more about who Pacific Training Group is?
Absolutely, I'd be happy to. Now, Pacific Training Group or PTG is one of the leading vocational education training providers in Australia, with a unified mission of enabling students to create a thriving careers in Australia and globally. Now, we have been in the industry since 2015 with more than 20 Australian qualifications and over 30 short courses. In 2019, we have expanded to offer these courses online. With more than 50 industry partners, we are able to help our students transition more easily into studying and living in Australia.
That's right. And we also have very modern campuses. We have experienced trainers and great connections to industry. Plus, you will also have access to world-class e-learning resources through our platform called PTG Online.
That's absolutely correct. Now, here at PTG, we strive to have a great community of trainers, staff, and other learners who will support our students throughout their journey. Now, this wouldn't be possible if we didn't have our own place of learning, right? So, depending on your preference, you may choose to study in any of our two campuses. The first one is our Sydney campus, located in Fairmont, New South Wales. Now, Ariza, to quote, the famous Australian filmmaker, one of the great things about Sydney is that it has a great acceptance of everyone and everything. It's an incredibly tolerant city, a city with a huge multicultural basis.
Wow, that is a very promising quote because our students who will be coming would feel really welcome if that's the kind of culture that they have fostered in Sydney. And I'm sure that it's a really beautiful place. All right. Then we also have our Gold Coast campus. It's located in Surfers Paradise, Queensland. So we have prepared these videos for a closer look. Let's watch them together.
I'm Adria Bayarri, I'm from Barcelona. I'm studying leadership and management on Pacific. Been now doing it for 5 months. At the moment, we are building a business company with my partners, specialized on events. I decided to do this course because I wanted to improve my abilities to speak with people, my skills, and I think it's very useful at this moment of my life because at the same time I'm having the experience of my company, I'm learning as well a different part of it by the course. So we are learning also all how to speak with the people, how to manage a big team, security stuff, and yeah, it's very useful. Australia, it's amazing. Everyone is just so nice, and you can see that the beach and all the way around is so clean. We are all the time with the longboard around. Everyone is just with a good mood, with a sunny day always. And yeah, it's beautiful to live here. We are so lucky. It's so easy to make friends. Everyone is so friendly. With the English, it's so easy to just communicate, and yeah, with the course and the business, we are learning that everyone is different, we have different cultures, and we have different ideas about life, and this is so beautiful about Australia, that even if you come from different parts of the world, at the end, everyone is going to be together. I believe that spending money on Australia and investing money to come here is a way to invest money on yourself, and in the future, you will really see the results.
Wow, look at those videos. Student life seems like a blast in Sydney and Gold Coast. There's so much to explore aside from just studying, right?
Indeed, Raisa. Australia really is filled with a lot of beautiful places, and it has a lot of something that it can offer to our students. Now, watching the videos makes me want to go on a road trip.
Yeah, let's go together. Let's book a flight now. Well, before we get carried away with the vacation feels, let's talk about the benefits of studying abroad.
All right. So, as you can see, 97% of study abroad graduates will get a job in 12 months or less. You're also likely to earn 25% higher salary, get 84% more skills, and match 80% more jobs. Very good numbers, don't you think, Riza?
Yes, indeed, because here in PTG, we do our best to give the needed training and also connect our students to job opportunities or further studies.
That's nice. So even after I finish my studies, I can still stay in Australia, get a job, meet more people, and develop my skills, right?
Yes, that's absolutely correct. And that's exactly what Pacific Training Group is here for. All right.
Okay, before we continue, Riza, I have a question.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Now, for me, the most important skills in terms of leadership is really, having the ability and skill set to manage the workload of your people, as well as making sure that everyone is aligned towards a particular goal, and of course, meeting the different demands of different stakeholders in an organization. What do you think?
Yeah, so your question would be that would be like the skill that's needed in an organization, right?
Yes.
So actually, yeah, I agree with you. I think that's very important. Like even if you have really good people, if you have like good goals and objectives and whatsoever, if there is no proper leadership who will spearhead everything, lead the people to accomplishing these goals, then I don't think the company or any organization for that matter would go anywhere. So I agree with you. It's leadership. It's the core to any organization's success.
Absolutely. So, mostly CEOs don't just rely on the management skills, but of course, it needs to be balanced management plus leadership. So,
That's
and also 91% of Australian CEOs claim that most important skills in any organization is leadership.
I see. Wow. So that means PTG's leadership and management course is very timely. And also, if you want to lead in retail management, our retail certificate courses are also available at PTG. So these are one of the new courses that we are offering. So this is also exciting.
Absolutely. So, if you are planning to build a management career in the commercial, industrial, or government sector, the leadership and management course is perfect for you.
Yes. All right. Well, no organization has been successful without strong leadership and management skills, right?
Yes, absolutely. Plus, you are really in for really good earning as well. The figures you see here are just average weekly pay for these positions, which means there's so much in store for you your career path.
Yes, that's right. And to ensure that PTG is delivering quality training and education, we are proud to have with us highly qualified trainers with extensive professional experience in the industry.
Okay, and we have George, right? To start with, we have George with more than 10 years of experience in the education industry, plus qualifications in business, leadership, and management. Now, to add
That's
to
right.
that,
Mhm.
we also have Sharyar, who is an international development professional with over 7 years of experience working in Asia and Australia in education, training, research, capacity development, and marketing. Now, let's watch this video for a bit of a teaser of one of our trainers.
Hi everyone, welcome to term 3 and also a very warm welcome from my end. My name is Sharia Murshid and I'll be your trainer for this term for Diploma of Leadership and Management. I have been working with Pacific Training Group for almost a year, and throughout this time I have learned a lot from my co-workers and also from the students as well. I have completed my master's degree from Macquarie University in Sustainable Development, and I also have a Bachelor of Business Administration degree from North-South University. Altogether, I have 9 years of experience with international organizations. My specialization is project monitoring and implementation and research and evaluation. I have worked as an academic for almost 3 years in different RTOs, and I love traveling, and I'm also looking forward to see you guys in campus. See you guys soon.
Now, with the high qualified trainers like George and Sharyar, PTG is confident that our students receive the highest quality education and training.
Yes, I agree with you, Lance. All right, so those are our trainers. So moving on, there are 3 qualifications you can choose from depending on your needs or preference. So the first one is the Certificate 4 in Leadership. So this will build the foundation of our students in providing leadership, guidance, and support to others. Some of the core units will cover managing workplace relationships, implementing communication strategies, facilitating a team, preparing complex documents, and giving effective presentations.
That's amazing. Now, we also have the Diploma of Leadership and Management. This is a level higher than a certificate, and you will learn to prepare for management roles. Now, this will train you how to use effective communication in the workplace, develop others, implement business plans, manage business risks, and identify market trends.
That's right. And last but not the least, we also offer an advanced diploma of leadership and management. This is the highest qualification for leadership and management, and this prepares you to plan and implement a wide range of leadership functions. So you're expected to gain specialized management skills, which will help you resolve complex business problems, innovate and continuously improve, and manage work health and safety systems.
And when they finish this course, the students will have many jobs opportunities waiting for them, such as supervisors, managers, budget officers, management analysts, just to name a few. So once again, we have Certificate 4, Diploma and Advanced Diploma of Leadership and Management. And we are happy to announce that PTG is now also offering Retail Management Qualifications. Isn't that right, Riza?
That's right. So we mentioned also that aside from our leadership and management course, we are also now offering retail management. So this course is designed to train students to become qualified in handling the selling of goods and providing services to customers, which is very much needed to, especially today, that businesses are boosting up operations to make up for like the past 2 years of the pandemic, right?
Absolutely. Now, there are 2 qualifications under retail management. The first one is Certificate 3 in Retail. Now, this qualification will train students in engaging with customers, maintaining daily store operations, and delivering results. Now, they are expected to become competent in building customer relationships. That's very important. Working with a team in a service environment, responding to security risks, and of course, ensuring workplace health and safety.
Okay, very timely skills in today's world. All right. We also have Certificate 4 in Retail Management, which is designed to prepare students to perform managerial roles. So they are expected to become competent in managing retail operations, handling finances and budgets, hiring and training staff, managing inventory, and using e-commerce skills. So graduates of our retail management course will have job opportunities such as becoming retail assistants or managers, customer service representatives, store managers, and department managers, just to name a few.
That's right. So once again, we have Certificate 3 in Retail and Certificate 4 in Retail Management. Now that we have discussed our leadership and retail courses, Riza, can you walk us through the education pathway?
Yeah, sure, I'd be happy to. But before we continue, I'd like to remind everyone to join our raffle. So just share this live stream and enter your details at bit.ly/PTG event. You may also refer to the pinned comment of this live stream from whichever platform you're watching, and then you just simply click on the link and enter your details.
Right. So we are more than halfway on our program, so make sure that you make it before the cutoff.
Yes. All right. So now that we've discussed that, let's continue. PTG's education pathway is really easy. All of our courses are delivered in English, so you can start with an English course if you think that you still have to improve your English. But if you are already good in the language, you may proceed directly to any of the courses that we have just discussed. Afterwards, you can continue higher education, like completing a university degree or taking up other qualifications. Or you can go ahead and use your learning to your current or your prospect work.
Now, when you enroll, you will also have the option to either studying on campus. Now, this mode of study allows the students to have an actual class with their trainers, meet other students, of course, and instantly address their concerns. Now, on the other hand, students also have the option of studying online 100%. Now, this gives the students the opportunity and convenience because, especially those who are always on the go, very busy. Student can complete their units anytime and wherever they may be.
Yes, so that's wonderful, Lance. But what if I am interested and I want to study in campus, but I don't have time during the day because maybe I'm working? Or I am interested to enroll, but I will only be available by the end of this year.
That's a very good question. We usually get that a lot from our students. Now, not to worry because we have very flexible options for our class schedules as well. You can choose between day classes or evening classes. Our next intake is on September 26th. But if you feel you need more time to prepare, we have another intake in October. So you can even plan as far ahead as 2023, 2024, and even 2025.
Wow. So that gives us or our students really a lot of time to plan for their studies. All right. And PTG also thinks about the personal schedule of our students. That's why we have term breaks for our students to relax and explore the many beautiful places in Australia.
Absolutely. So aside from studying, they can also travel.
You are correct. So it's like study in the weekdays and then travel on the weekends. Awesome, right?
Absolutely. Now,
Yeah, so
Mhm.
so now let's talk about how to get started. So Lance, can you tell us more about the requirements for enrollment?
Absolutely. Now we have simplified the requirements for our students. You only need to be at least 18 years of age, have completed year 11 or equivalent studies, and have an upper intermediate level of English or higher with an IELTS of 5.5 or equivalent, or successful completion of PTG's language, literacy, and numeracy assessment. Now, for the documents, you only need to send copies of your valid passport, academic transcript, which should be original and translated in English, updated CV, English proficiency document. So pretty much just the basic requirements that are easy to comply with.
All right, thank you for that, Lance. So maybe some of them who are listening now are preparing for the documents. Now,
I can
Pacific
only
Training-
imagine.
Yeah. If I were also listening, I'd be so excited, especially with all the videos that we have watched so far, right? Yes. All right. And aside from that, PG has also partnered with migration experts who can help in the processing and completing of visa applications. So once our students arrive in Australia, they can also take advantage of our airport pickup services, which will bring them straight to their preferred accommodation. And speaking of accommodations, we have also partnered with the following companies to ensure the comfort of student living. So we have Study Vision, Global Experience, Australian Homestay Network or AHN, and Link to Student Living. So these companies provide different options like homestay, co-living options, parents nominated accommodation, and caregiving services. Now these accommodations are also highly secured facilities, and they are affordable and most especially comfortable. There are also flexible packages of if you want to have like meals and utilities available, we can also arrange for that. So all to make sure that our students live a hassle-free lifestyle while studying in Australia.
Wow, that's very helpful indeed. And now let's watch these videos for an overview of the different accommodation types, arrival tips, and a testimonial from one of our students.
All right.
Every lunch and every dinner, he cooks and I cook.
Okay.
We're just like wife and husband. Hey, Juan, should we buy some rice?
Yes,
darling.
Living with other people, it's quite hard for me because I'm a little bit messy, but it's make me grow up quickly though.
Homestay was so much fun. I love living with real Australian family, so I miss them so much.
Living on campus is so much fun, and the fact that you can make friends from all over the world and get together, it's amazing.
I love you. I miss you, my darling.
I never knew how to cook before I came here, but I'm being a professional of Korean food, being proud of myself.
G'day! We look forward to welcoming you to Australia. Here are some tips for a smooth arrival into Sydney Airport. Once you've touched down, step 1 is going through the Australian Border Force. Make sure to have your passport, student visa and other documents ready to show the officer. Next, it's time to collect your bags. Look out for the baggage collection signs and make your way down to the carousels. Once you're there, check out the screens to find your flight number and which belt your bag will be on. Now you're ready to visit the New South Wales International Student Welcome Desk. Look out for the friendly volunteers in bright pink t-shirts. Give them a wave and say hi. They can answer all your questions and will have the information you need, including transport, SIM card, and general advice. There are a few different transport options. You can catch the train direct to the city, catch a rideshare or taxi, or arrange to meet a friend at the pickup zone. Safe travels! We look forward to welcoming you to Sydney and New South Wales and wish you well for your studies. You're going to love it.
I came to Australia to improve myself, to study and create a better career, always looking for new experiences and different lifestyle. After a short period in Sydney, still getting used to a new routine, the COVID arrived and made everything more difficult than I thought it could be. I had to invent ways to keep paying bills. I was away from home, from my family and my friends. The social distance made the process of making new friends be harder. Many times I felt alone, but at this point, the Pacific Training Group became a big
Good morning,
gift
Talita.
for me.
How are you?
Good morning. I'm good, and you?
I'm very good. Absolutely great to see you today.
I started having classes online with one of the best professors I have ever had in my life. The support online from the staff is another point that helped me a lot. Today I can say that I see hope in the future because the school gave me ways to improve my abilities. They believe in their students and make us fight for a better future. And I want to thank all of them to believe in me. I will keep my journey, always looking forward.
Don't you just love it, Riza? Moving and studying in Australia is surely made easy when they are with PTG. And that was really a touching testimonial from one of our very own students.
Very much, yes. PTG ensures that our students feel the support every step of the way.
So, with all that we have talked about so far, I'm sure by now everyone here has one big question in mind. So, how much is it to enroll in a course?
Well, glad you asked, Lance. So let's talk about the course fees. Starting at, okay, there it is. Starting at 528 Australian dollars monthly, you can already get into any of the courses that we have just discussed.
Yeah, and the same with retail management. For as low as 528 Australian dollars monthly, you can already start with a retail qualifications. Now, how about if I enroll in more than one course?
Okay, we all know that everyone loves package deals. So here in PTG, we also offer package course deals. So if a student enrolls in more than one leadership qualification, they can save as much as 3,920 Australian dollars in fees. So that's a lot. The same is true if a student enrolls in a retail package. They can save as much as $3,360 in fees.
Now, Riza, and if they stay with us until the end, they'll get a huge discount when they enroll in any of PTG's courses within the promo period. So, what are you waiting for? Head over to our website and send us an inquiry so we can get back to you and assist you with your enrollment. Link can be found in the comments section.
That's right.
Okay, so send your application inquiry now so we can assist you. Just click this link, pacifictraining.edu.au/contact/ to enter your inquiry. Isn't it exciting to study overseas? I hope everyone now has a pretty good idea how they can kickstart their learning journey in Australia.
Definitely. And with everything that we have covered, probably some of our viewers may still have questions. So let's now proceed with the most interactive part of today's event, the Q&A. So I hope you were all able to type in your questions in the comments so that we can answer them. All right. So we have a few here. Let's start with the first one. Okay, the first question is, do you have partner companies where you can endorse your graduates for employment? And there's the good news. Yes, we do have partner companies where we can endorse our graduates. So we have partnered with companies such as the Hotel School, Austin, Empire Hospitality, O'Reilly's Resort, as well as local small businesses like restaurants, pizza places, and some others who are offering sponsored work visa. So this can be partnered with during work placement and as well as for employment. Now, it's not just for companies who will, we have partnered with companies for employment, but there are also universities, Australian top universities that we have partnered with. If our students want to, let's say they want to further their studies. So some of the universities that we have partnered with, we have Southern Cross University, we have the Edith Cowan University, University of Technology, Sydney. We have also Swinburne University, the Dusser Global Business School, the Universal Business School, Sydney, and University of South Australia, just to name a few. So maybe you don't want to work yet, you want to continue your studies, you can head into any of these universities, and the qualifications that you have gained from PTG will be credited into these schools. So, yep, we have partnered not just with companies but also with top universities. So this is a really good question. Thank you. All right, let's go to the next one.
Okay, so can I take two different courses at the same time? Now, we often get that question quite a lot. Yes, of course, absolutely. Now, if you are studying online, you can definitely go ahead and be enrolled in two different courses at the same time, because you have the flexibility of completing your course during your most convenient time. Now, though, that is actually part of the option, but if you are enrolled on our on-campus based study, we strongly recommend for you to enroll in one course at a time so that there will be no conflict in terms of your schedule.
Yeah, that's very good plans. All right, but let's say that they want to enroll in a package, right? So not to worry about that. You'll be enrolled into, like, let's say you want the leadership package, so you are enrolled in the certificate 4 and the diploma. It's fine as long as you don't do it at the same time, right? Like in online. So
Yes.
if they do it on campus, so they'll finish first their certificate 4. Afterwards, they'll have the diploma, and then afterwards they'll have the advanced diploma. They can do that. But since the question is at the same time, you can only do that if you're doing it online.
Absolutely. And we also, encourage our students to start with the certificate course. Now, if they're comfortable with the foundation, they can proceed with our diploma courses, and then even go for or further advance their studies with our advanced diploma courses.
That's right, Lance. All right, let's have another question here. Okay. How much does homestay cost? All right. So this is also a common question, of course. If you're planning to come to Australia, you want to know how much to prepare, right? So the cost for homestay varies from one provider to another, but the average cost ranges from anywhere between $235 to $325 per week. Now, if you are interested to learn more about the cost of living in Australia, do head over to our website and read the blog. So we've just added it in the comments, pacifictraining.edu.au/Australia. So you can click on the link, or you can go to our website and find this link, and you will be directed to the average cost of living in Australia. So you'll have a pretty good idea to guide you how much you will prepare.
All right, so let's take another question. What is the duration for each course? Okay, now for the courses we are presenting today, we have a certificate for in leadership and management, so it is good for 1 year for you to complete it. We also have diploma of leadership and management, which is for 1 year and 6 months, and advanced diploma of leadership and management, which is for 1 year and 3 months. In terms of our retail courses, for the certificate 3 in retail, it's for 1 year, and certificate 4 in retail, it's also good for a year.
All right. So, of course, if you want to know also the duration for the other courses, you can find all of the information in our website. All right. So I believe that was the last question for this afternoon, Lance.
Yes, absolutely. So right now, I'm very excited. No, well, our students, if their questions were not answered during the live sessions, they don't have to worry because they can still send their inquiries through inquiries@pacifictraining.edu.au, or they can also visit our website at pacifictraining.edu.au. Okay.
All right.
So I think we have come to the most exciting part of the session.
Yes, indeed. As promised, we will now raffle off. Oops. Okay, we will raffle off our $30 e-voucher.
I'm very excited who it's gonna be.
Okay, so do we have it now? Okay, I think we
do. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So let's have a drum roll for our winner. All right. Congratulations to our lucky winner, Kong Lee. Yep. Congratulations. So our winner for the $30 e-voucher, please wait for an email for further instructions.
All right. Oh, but wait, there's more. Congratulations to all of our participants because everyone who submitted their entries to our bit.ly link will be eligible for the 35% course fee discount as long as you enroll until January 2023.
Wow, Lance. So that means everyone actually is a winner, right?
You're absolutely correct, Riza. We will send out your discount codes through the email you have provided in our bit.ly link. So please check out your inbox from time to time for our email. Now, for more information, make sure to visit us on our official website at pacifictraining.edu.au, the Facebook page, Pacific Training Group, Twitter at Pacific Training 3, and Instagram, of course, at Pacific Training EDU.AU.
All right. So thank you so much for staying with us until the end, and thank you so much for being with us for in all of the online live events that we have handled for Vietnam and Thailand. So I think, Lance, I believe we are ready to wrap up for today.
Absolutely. This is such a great journey that we have for our live sessions in Vietnam and Thailand. Now, on behalf of the Pacific Training Group team, I would like to thank everyone for joining our virtual program, Study Leadership and Management and Retail Management in Australia, Pacific Training Group. We look forward to seeing you in Australia and here at Pacific Training Group, where your successful career starts.
This has been your host, Riza and Lance. See you soon and have a lovely afternoon, everyone. Bye!
The most important skill in any organisation today. 91% of Australian CEOs say it's leadership. Top leadership disruptors are continually challenging, reinventing and redefining what it means to be a great leader. So the best way to predict the future of leadership is to create it. The Institute of Managers and Leaders is bridging the gap between leadership education and industry by partnering with universities across Australia and New Zealand. We enhance the learning experience through essential skills and real industry interaction for a dynamic, globalised and ever-evolving business landscape. We set the gold standard that defines managers and leaders through the Chartered Manager designation. IML are the only provider of the globally recognised Chartered Manager designation in Australia and New Zealand through the Pathway Partnership with your university. This partnership means you graduate with proof of both theoretical leadership knowledge and practical professional skills, putting you on the pathway to becoming chartered. While studying on a partner program with IML, you'll receive membership of IML whilst you study with an IML Pathway partner, plus an extra 12 months afterwards, giving you access to Australia's largest network of managers and leaders, exclusive events and networking opportunities, and much more. Additional industry engagement activities through IML, preparing you for your next step with experienced mentors and immersion into real business environments. Put yourself on the pathway to Chartered Manager, accelerate career progression, and enhance your capability to take your management and leadership skills anywhere in the world. Your journey towards Chartered Manager starts here at the Institute of Managers and Leaders.